Hi everybody, how are ya? I'm waiting for the Jamoke, Riley, to come into the picture of everything because that's what he does. Anyway, I'm sitting here and I'm saying to I want you to see there's a whole crew here. I just want you to see the whole crew because these are my children now. These are my adopted children. These are my grandchildren now. Oh my good, it's really, we have such a good time over here all the time. But anyway, I'm sitting here and I'm saying to myself, I went on the scale. We all know I didn't lose anything. Well, to be honest with you, it's because I wasn't really watching. It was the fiasco with the car. And then I thought to myself, Denise, how many excuses are you going to make? You overate for you not to lose any weight. Which is the truth, I decided that, oh, you know what, I know best. It doesn't make a difference. What's an extra piece of bread, or what's, not watching the calories. Not watching the calories. Stupid. And because I felt so stressed, what did I do? Stress eating. Stress eating is a bitch and a half. I'm going to say that right out loud. It truly, truly is. And I hate it. Comfort eating, stress eating, whatever you want to call it, it's really called self-sabotage. In your head you're thinking, oh, what's the extra piece of bread gonna be, or the extra serving of something gonna be? Schmuck. You didn't add the calories to it, you ate it, and that's why the scale's not moving. So I said to my daughter this morning, I said, I really need to get back on track, make sure I'm counting my calories, make sure I'm staying in the 1,200 calorie zone. And it's not hard. It's just that I just thought, oh yeah, I got this. No, you don't. You really don't. Which sort of sucks, because you think you have it nailed down, but unless you're keeping accountability, you really don't. So before I go back to 40 pounds, before that happens, I just have to make myself accountable again. Which is not easy because, you're admitting to yourself that you went off and didn't count your calories, and I didn't do it for a while because I was just, stressed out that I wasn't thinking about doing those calories. And that was the stupidest thing, because who do we hurt the most? Us. We hurt us. And I'm tired of hurting me. I don't want to hurt me no more. I don't want to hurt nobody. But can you come over here just for a sec? Oh my good. I'll tell you what. This one is the neediest. I don't know what it is with Goldens, but they're very needy. Are you a needy man? Are you, like all men, are you a needy man? I think you are. I think you're extremely needy. But look at Buddy. Buddy doesn't even come over here. I told Buddy he has to get a haircut. He's going to the groomers. And, believe me, there'll be one of his videos going out on Facebook because he's disgusted already. He turned the camera on himself. So, that's for another day. But I'm just sitting here with this one because the other one's in the window looking out. She's nosy. If I turn this around, you'll see what I mean. There we go. Do you see? That's a nosy. That's no. And he's... Seriously? Yeah, so now you see the crazy house that I live in because they're all running around like a bunch of nut jobs in here. This goes on all day long. It's amazing. I say it all the time. I always tell my husband, it's amazing I have a hair left on the top of my head. There's a ton of spray in it, though, I'll be honest with you, just to keep it in one place. So let me tell you about my car. I got the convertible down. You didn't hear the whole story, though. You did not hear the whole story. When I picked up the car, I went to my mother's, like I said in the previous video. I went to my mother's house, and I was so excited because I had my car back, and I was like, yes. Well, I go to take the convertible top down in her driveway because I figured, I didn't take it down. Let me take it down. And then I went, well, you're going in the house. It may rain. Put the convertible top back up. I put the convertible top back up, and typically I press one button and all the windows go up with it. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. I said to myself, holy Toledo. I said to my mother, I'll see you later. I got back in my car, went back right up to the dealership. This is the same day I picked it up with the new computer part. So I go back up to the dealership and I say to Mike, who was really nice, and I said, my windows don't go up. Well, they did get the windows to come up, and then I spoke to Joe, the mechanic. This is a big dealership, big. Blaze Alexander is big. They're really all over Northeast Pennsylvania. I think they're in Jersey too. And I said to him, my windows won't go up. Well, they got the window to go up by playing with the knob. He said, Denise, you need to get a new piece. So this one piece in the center of my dash motions the windows to go up and down, and then there's a center one that he goes, they don't make it anymore. I just thought to myself, my God, what do you mean they don't make it? They didn't make the computer part. Now they're not making this part. So he says, but they have it on Rock Auto. So you can go home and order it on Rock Auto and then bring it back and we'll put it in. So honestly, what is it with you with the need? Oh, it's terrible. So I finally got the part. I overnighted it because I thought, you know what? The winter will be here before I even get a chance to put a convertible top down in my car. So I finally went back. They put the piece into my car. And I was able to drive with my convertible just yesterday with the top down because it was a nice day. Because the rain, it's raining. And that's going to start me on another subject. I don't know what's going on. Do you hear that truck? Oh, that's a disgrace. Anyway, that's going to start me a whole other subject. Now, friends, remember what season we're going into. Hurricane season. I know, Denise, you're going to be such a Debbie Downer. Yeah, I am. Just a minute. Now, you guys know I sell Thrive Life Foods. You know this. So, go to my website. Check my website out. Between, earthquakes. You know, there are people with still no power in California. These poor souls. Be prepared. Be somewhat prepared. Please, I'm begging you. Get your food in. Put your water in your house. Give up a Starbucks. But start, if you have to give up a movie, give up a movie. If you have to give up a coffee, give up a coffee. It's important to be prepared, guys. It's important to have stuff in your home. Preparedness is really the way to go. Matter of fact, I was just sitting over here. I'm going to show you this. I was just sitting over here before. I don't know if you could read this. This is the Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine. I know. This is what I do. I really do this. This is not something that I just, walk the walk, but I'm really not doing it. No, I definitely walk the walk. And I look at all the herbs and all the things that you can use for healing purposes. Because when you're a prepper, you never stop prepping. So this is a good one to get. If you ever want to go onto Amazon and pick up something like this, it's not that expensive. Get hard copies. I say it all the time. Do not get Kindles. Because if your power ever went out, guess what? You don't have this. Always have the hard copy in your hand. So I love this. I love all my medical herb books, foods that you can eat right in the woods or things. I know I'm going off the subject again. I mean it. I'm going off the subject. But when Doug left, he said to me, oh, could you do me a favor? Could you make me like a beef and broccoli type of dinner tonight? I thought, you got to be kidding me, man. And he said, no, I haven't had it in a really long time. Can you possibly do it? Absolutely. I'll do it for him. I love him. He's a goof, but I love him, and I'll do whatever he asks me to do because he's very hardworking, I must say. He really is. He's getting closer to retirement now. I don't know what he'll do. I really don't. I don't know what he'll do. He's such a worker. Anyway, I figured we can go into the kitchen, and you guys get to see me make a beef and broccoli using all Thrive products because it's going to be so simple, so fast, plus I'll give you the calorie count. So let's head into the kitchen and let's start this. You're going to wait till you see how simple this is. It's a disgrace. Well, I'm in the kitchen now. Yes, I am. Bright lights. Anyway, want to show you how simple this really, truly is. I don't know if I've shown you the beef yet. I don't know if I have. But this is the beef slices. They call it beef. It's like look at this. Hello. It's beef chunks, okay? And a half a cup is 120 calories, but I'm going to use a whole cup just so that you know. And I'm going to measure it out. This is going to be so simple, guys. I know you're going to be like, Denise, seriously? 1 cup of beef. I'm putting it all in a bowl. Hello. Because it's really just for him. And because I don't want it. I mean, I'll try it, but honestly, I'm easy. In the same bowl, here's some chopped onions. Now, these are freeze-dried, not the dehydrated. Thrive has 2 different kinds. They have dehydrated and they have freeze-dried. These are the freeze-dried. Hello. They have also sliced onions. Oh, I can't wait to get them in, but everything runs out so quickly. My goodness. So I'm putting 2 teaspoons of, hello, onions. Tell me this is not so. If you notice, I didn't have to take the meat out, go to the grocery store, brown anything. I don't have to do a gosh darn thing. Here is some celery, because I figured that would taste really good in it. Hello, celery. And I'm going to take a 1/4 cup of celery, throw that in the bowl. I'm throwing it all in a bowl. You realize that, right? I'm putting it all in a bowl. Then I'm going to take some peas. Oh yeah. I'm going to take a 1/4 cup of peas. Oh, these are delicious. I'm telling you, I don't know if you've ever tried them before yet. They're a great snack. They're a great snack. Really, they are. They're delicious. Then I'm going to take some mushrooms. Could you imagine chopping all this stuff up? Ugh. No, 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 no. So I'm taking a 1/4 cup of mushrooms. I've showed you the mushrooms before. Yep. I'm going to take broccoli. I have a couple of cans in the smaller cans. So I figured let me use those up. So I'm going to take some broccoli. Let me just move this oxygen sensor out of the way. I'm going to take a 1/2 cup of broccoli. There we go. 1/2 cup. Just so you see. The florets. Oh, there we go. Won't hurt the dogs. Yum, yum. Okay. So far, look at this. I'm going to have leftovers. Which is fine. I don't mind having the leftovers, and then he can eat that. Really. Then I have a little bit of chili, just to give it a little spice. Just a little bit, though. I'll just put a teaspoon, again with the tablespoon. A teaspoon of that. No chopping, no dicing, nothing going bad. Guess what? This stuff is going to last for a year opened in my house. I couldn't ask for better. And now I have some scallions, green onions, and I'm putting just a teaspoon of those into the bowl. Here it is. It's all here. Now, the only thing I'm going to do is add water. Now, I added the water into this bowl. Do you see how the chunks of meat? Look at how beautiful. It's just going to hydrate a little bit. It needs to hydrate. The mushrooms are all coming to life. The peas, the broccoli, everything is coming to life. The celery. How easy is this, guys? Seriously easy. Really delicious. And now I'm just going to let the meat soak in the water along with the vegetables. And believe me, the vegetables will be just fine in here. And I'm just going to let it all soak. And if you need more water, put more water in. We'll come back and we'll cook it. Give it about 15 minutes to soak. Really? How simple is that? And then I have teriyaki. I bought it at the store. I have some soy sauce. I have some ginger. I have some garlic powder. And those will be like the condiments that we put into it, like to make the sauce. Simple, simple, simple. I even bought the bagged rice. Now, as a prepper, take my word for it. I have more rice than I know what to do with, but it's in Mylar bags. It's in my basement. I also have beans, lots of beans. Oh, I have to tell you. Well, this is soaking, I have to tell you. I got my delivery of toilet paper. I know, you're going to laugh. I got 180 rolls, and then I'll have another 100. I know what you're thinking, Denise. But I always do this. I always buy a year's worth of toilet paper, and I was coming to my last package. So I'm cooking, and I'm talking about toilet paper. But it's the truth. I want everybody to know that. Amazon had a great sale going on, and I thought, I can't even buy this at the grocery store this cheap, and it was delivered to my door, just like the food is delivered right to your door. So I thought, okay, and I usually get a year's supply of coffee, a year's supply of toilet paper, a year's supply of detergent, a year's supply of fabric softener. That's really what I do. And then if I want beans, if I want canned stuff, which I do get because I do use that during the year, I'll go to Aldi's and I'll buy cases of beans and whatever's on sale. If I see that the beans are on sale, I do not like canned vegetables, so it's not my deal. I'd rather have freeze-dried stuff because they taste so much better than the canned stuff. But beans, I will buy you dried, which I have containers and containers and containers of those. Yes, I do. And I also have canned beans, which I rotate throughout the year. So I'm starting to get my preps in, even though we're only in July. By the time September rolls around, I like to have all my preps in order. So everything is in the house, waiting for the winter to come in, because winters can be really harsh here, and I fall a lot. And with this back, I don't need to be falling on ice just to get to a garage, just to get to a car, to go to a store to go get toilet paper when I know I've got it. So make space if you don't have it, or you live in tight quarters. There's something called under the bed, your closet, shelves. Well, who cares what people think when they come to your home? Put some shelves up, bookcases, whatever. Store your food on those. Store your extra detergent on those. Have your stuff in your house. After all, it's for you, and it's for your protection that you have something in the house. So I'm going to just mix this around a little bit more. Yes, I am. While I'm talking to you guys, while it's absorbing. Now, you could use beef broth in here, by the way, guys, too, but I didn't have any, so I just used water. But you could use beef broth. Look at the chunks of the meat. Do you see the chunks of the meat? Look at the size of these babies. That's big chunks of meat, and that's just a cup. Now, I will tell you also, a half a cup of beef is a quarter of a pound. So, a cup of beef is a half a pound of beef. Hello. So, that's a lot. It is a lot, but Doug, I can have it for 2 meals, and if I can get 2 meals out, because I'm going out with friends tomorrow, so I don't really want to have to cook. So I figured there'll be some leftovers, and he can have that for tomorrow. So I'm just going to let it soak here. I'll be back when we go to cooking. Okay, I'm back, and I want you to see everything is hydrated beautifully. Do you notice how vibrant the vegetables are still? Look how beautiful. I drained some excess water out of here, and I kept some. Just a little bit of water on the bottom, because it'll steam up really quick, and I'll add all the other stuff to it. So what I'm going to do is let me just shake this, because this is like a pineapple teriyaki. They call it a marinade, but I'm using it. And I'm going to take less than a quarter of a cup, and I'm sticking it right in with the vegetables. Oh, I know. Simple, simple, simple. Now, I'm going to spray our pan, 2, 3, 4, 1 tablespoon of oil. And I'm going to take some of this ginger and put it right into the pan. Let it heat up a little bit. And then I'm going to take a little bit of garlic powder. I know I'm cheating. I'm cheating. What could I tell you? I didn't have any fresh garlic, so what the heck? And then I'm going to take some soy sauce, and I'm just going to put a little soy sauce in here, right with all the veg. I might have put maybe 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Do you hear that's just the ginger. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour all the stuff right into the pan. It's on a high pan, high heat. I'm just going to show you. Here it is on the stove. It's on a high heat. It's cooking. It's beautiful. Put a lid on it for just a second. So I took the top off, kept it on for about 2 minutes. I want you to see how beautiful everything looks. Doesn't it look fabulous? It really does. Okay, so we're done with dinner. I know, isn't that easy? I have some rice. Hello. And this is definitely more than 1 day's worth of rice for Doug. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to I make his dish up in advance. And then I just let it cool, and then I put plastic wrap over it. And then he has it in the refrigerator when he wants it. Okay, so there we go. I put this on his dish. See? And now I'm going to put some of the meat and veg on top. Oh my goodness. Hello. Doesn't this look superb? Just like I thought. 2 meals I'll get out of it, which is perfect. I just want you to say, I just have to show you how simple this really was. Here it is. Here it is. He can add a little bit more soy sauce to it when he gets home tonight. I know he's going to put it in the microwave. But, oh my goodness, I have to try a piece of the broccoli. Man, it still has a little crisp to it, just a little. I hope you try this. Seriously, I hope you try this. This is under 400 calories. Hello, under 400 calories. Give it a shot. Here's the cleanup. You know what's missing? A cutting board for all this stuff. This is my cleanup. Couldn't ask for anything simpler, easier, or better. If you haven't tried some of the product, you really should. It is absolutely delicious. The meat, I just took a piece. It's delicious, guys. It's tender. And just think, there's no fat, there's no gristle, there's no bone. I didn't pay for all of that. You're gonna love it. I hope you try it. My link is below. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye. Oh, and before I forget, the beef is on sale for the month of July. Sorry, I just had to let you know. Have a great day. Bye-bye.